Are we ready to party? We're gonna party. Party hardy. I hope you guys like my car.
Cat, did you get your booster seat?
No! How dare you say that to me? I'm not short. Stop. What is the matter with you people?
How dare you?
Have you no shame? Itsy Bitsy Catsy climbed up the booster pack. Why are you guys so mean to me? I'm not short. Don't test me, chat. Don't test me. I will actively vomit. Don't make me do that. Stop it. So, for those of you who don't know, I asked community to submit anonymous confessions to me, and I will be reading them out loud. Some of them got censored because, you know, we have to make sure we're good beans. I will be reading them, and we will be commentating on them. So, first one we have, in high school, on an away football game, I saw someone bust their baby gravy in a burger and give it to the coach to eat. The coach did in fact eat the burger, unaware of what happened. That's nasty. The only weird thing that my high school had was there was a person who did some gross things in the bathroom with the entire band. I will not dive further into detail. One time when I was 4 years old, I roughly went to Toys R Us to look around and saw my friend. I ran up to him, hugged him, and then kissed him. Why? I have no clue. And my parents still bust my butt about it 18 years later. Oh, that's cute though. That's not bad. I really hate that your parents are like still making fun of you for it though. But oh. Also, their comment said subscribe to Cat, which you should. What the heck? Why are you not? What? When I was in high school, I was done with everything. So in the 10th grade, when the 10th grade came around, I decided to fail all of my major classes at the end of the year. I pulled them up except for one class, and I had to redo it in 11th. So when my senior year came, I did the exact same thing and pulled all my classes up like it was nothing. What's the point of that, though? Because I was enrolled in... I think I had 2 classes at the senior year that I didn't have to take, and it was basically I had 2 free spots in my day, but I didn't have a car, so I don't know, just hung around for an hour and a half while waiting for my next class to happen, and then I got picked up by my ex-husband's grandma at the time. Every day I would get picked up early, or I would wait in graphics design class for something to do until the actual bell came out. It was like a free period. I don't understand the point of doing that though. All right, I am a successful voice actor and nobody knows. About a year back, I tried out in the VA scene and I loved it and I was really good at it. I blew away all of the coaches and had a bunch of huge head start on other VAs around my age. I've been casted in multiple large indie projects, and the best part is nobody knows. I have not told my friends, partner, or even my own mom. She doesn't understand where the money comes from, and I just tell her I do odd favors for friends, when in reality I am loaded. Sadly, I do not plan on sharing anytime soon. As well as being cast in some good projects, I've dabbled in a separate avenue from time to time with certain artists. I've been cast in some spicy animations with millions of views. Knowing this community to be filled with degenerates, there's actually a huge chance you've heard my grunts, moans, and dirty talk, and I hope you mystery few enjoyed the show. Who is this? Wow. Ooh. I really want to get into VA work one day. I would love to do it. Hit me up. Help me out. I want to get into it so bad. Interesting. Show yourself. No, they don't want to show themselves. We have to respect their wishes. They put it on in confessions for a reason. Yeah, odd favors for friends is a weird thing to tell your mom, but if it works, if she doesn't question it, then why not, you know? Honey, why do you have $1,000 to spare? Favors? What did you do as a $1,000 favor to a friend? All right, next one. Imagine, if you will, a truck day at an Arby's in 2019. One man, about $4,000 worth of product to put away in 2 hours, and improper lifting technique. It was a run-of-the-mill sort of day, lifting box after box of unholy meat obelisks in the walk-in freezer, when suddenly I felt a pop in the nether regions. Unfortunately, there was no potions of healing nearby. This is Rudolph. So I tried to stick it out as best as I could, thinking I had just sprained something. That was until I felt a swelling. Like the Grinch's heart, my jewel grew 3 sizes that day. I rushed to the ER. After a 4 to 5 hour wait in the waiting room with no other patients in the lobby, I was permitted to go to the back. After the nurse did an ultrasound on the area, the doctor asked how old I was, then nodded and said it was chlamydia. No tests, no blood work, no asking why I was there, just shot me in the gluteus maximus with an STI medication. Apparently I must have copulated with the roast beef box. A box of clap, if you will. What? You got chlamydia from an Arby's box? There's a second page. The bill was $3,100, and according to the second doctor and actual test results, I had developed a quick bacterial infection that a simple dose of penicillin would have fixed. Don't eat at Arby's, everyone, or you will get chlamydia. No, don't say that. So when I was in high school, someone had thrown a bloody tampon onto the school's cafeteria windows.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
They've actually done, in my high school, I used to see that all the time. I think one time in junior year of high school, somebody, I don't know who, nobody figured it out, but somebody threw multiple wet tampons all over the bathroom. I don't know if it was a senior prank or anything, but it took the entire day for it to get cleaned up. Also, their comment says, Baja Blast is not my favorite drink. I prefer Voltage and Dr. Pepper. And Leon's not that good looking. How dare you say that in my chat? You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding? I listen to mommy ASMR while cuddling my pillow to go to sleep, so that way I feel some kind of love. I also had to scoop 15 pounds of human poop out of the toilet at work. Now this is a confession! Listen to mommy ASMR. I mean, who wouldn't? If I wanted to, I probably would too, if it helped me fall asleep. I don't see why not, you know?
So why don't you be a good boy and lay your head down on my lap?
15 pounds of poop? I worked at McDonald's during COVID and I was on cleaning duty. Like I had to clean the lobby during COVID, like I want to say like 6 times throughout my shift, like complete clean, like cleaning all of the booths, cleaning the tables, mopping, cleaning the bathroom 6 times a day because COVID was like, you have to make sure that everything is perfectly clean. There was this one time I went into the bathroom and there was poop everywhere, like everywhere in the toilet, and it wouldn't come out. I went to go talk to my manager. I said, hey, do you have a toilet bowl cleaner? And she said, I don't know. Let me go look. And she went to go to the closet, couldn't find anything, then proceeded to hand me a used iron like grill scrubber thing, like, you know, the metal scrubbers that you use for grills, and handed it to me and said, try using this. What? What do you mean try using this? This is a metal brush. This is a metal brush. I can't use this to clean a toilet. And even then, that's disgusting. I looked at her, did not clean the toilet, and I quit the next day. Because there is no way that an establishment as big as McDonald's should not have a toilet bowl scrubber. Give your pets plenty of pats and love, and you're loved even if you don't know it. Aw, what a nice comment. I like that. I have pissed in the trash can at Olive Garden once when I was a kid because their toilets flushed automatically. And I hated those kinds of toilets. I still hate them to this day. You peed in the trash. No. The splashback sucks. On the toilet, the automatic flushers, they're really strong. Back in high school for like a month, I watched a group of guys organize a fight club. They planned a location, date, admission fees, and matchups. It was all really well planned. How did these people get away with it? They also had special fights planned, such as Sumo Special, where the biggest guys would fight and a few others like that. There was quite a lot of people involved. They didn't talk about it, unlike this chatter. He talked about Fight Club. You're not supposed to talk about Fight Club. Guys. They planned it in front of a teacher too. I'm not sure how that's you? Metal!
The teacher gave suggestions for how they could get away with it.
What? That's crazy. All right. I found Kat through her feet pic she posted on Twitter. Yeah. What kind of confession is that? Nice toes. I liked them, if that counts. What? You're not supposed to talk about it. How dare you say this? You're basically just reminding people that I have feet pics on Twitter. If you Google the lovely Catakemie, you may find a treat. Don't say that. Don't say that. No.
Drink some water.
I am not going to do that. You're crazy. When I was younger, I slept over at my cousin's on weekends. I woke up alone in her room one day and really had to whiz. I couldn't open the door because it was too heavy for my tiny child arms. After maybe 10 minutes of trying to get this door open, I decided to just let loose on the floor. Obviously, I couldn't let them see my liquid shame all over the floor, so I grabbed my cousin's hoodie and proceeded to wipe down the biohazard that now soaked my family's floorboards. I left it there, soaked and violated from the trauma, on the ground where I've committed this vile atrocity. My aunt eventually checked on me and let me out. To this day, I never told them that they never brought it up. I never even knew if they figured out what happened to the sweater. I feel like they have an inkling, but I'll never know. No. Please be honest to your family, even if the cost is your pride. It's better to be as transparent as possible, as long as you know they'll understand. I was the sweater piss kid. No! Oh God, no! Why are y'all identifying yourselves? All right. These are from Instagram. So I posted an anonymous confession thing to my Instagram story, and these were from people. So somebody said, when I was a kid, I was told if you picked a cat up by the scruff, that their head would fall off. That's crazy. Not true. Random useless vet med fact for you. It's actually not hurtful or harmful to the cat if you scruff them. Some cats don't prefer being scruffed. If they don't do it. But if you really need to get a cat, it is okay to scruff them. Even if some cats actually don't have a lot of skin on their scruff, depending on how big they are. I use my cat Ivy's scruff to pill her because she needs to take medication twice a day. It's totally normal. It does not harm them whatsoever. Also, random useless fact that I told Patchy today when we went to go get our nails done. If you're ever needing to pill a cat and you're having a very difficult time, you can actually grab their underjaw, like with your hand, preferably your non-dominant hand, and grab them, point their nose straight up, and then with your other opposite hand and with the pill, you can use your middle finger to grab their lower jaw or lower mouth, like, you know, their lip, and put the pill in down their throat. They will not be able to bite you because they're looking straight up. Cats cannot bite down completely when their head is straight up. Just so you know. Random useless vet med fact for you. And this second confession says, it's only thanks to you that I decided to start streaming. I'll always owe you one. Thank you. Oh, I once trusted a fart in the 11th grade that I absolutely should not have. I had to change my shorts. Ooh. Oh, God. All right. And this last one is from a friend of mine. I know who this is, but you guys won't. Okay, so in a theater audition years ago, I was put on the spot and asked to do an improv interpretive dance. Not knowing what to do, I felt feelings and moved around. At the end, I showed that I was very angry and took off my sweater and balled it up. I turned around from the panel of at least half a dozen people and threw it towards the back of the warehouse space the auditions were being held in. To my surprise, it remained balled up and sailed through the air towards a window 20 feet away, at which point it crashed through and shattered into the alley behind the building. Live your life like you've never had to pick up your sweater in an alley full of broken glass. That's so embarrassing. I wonder if they got the part. Some of you might know who this is, if you're a part of the community, but very awesome dude, and I'm pretty sure he might have gotten the part. Must have been a powerful sweater. Or maybe he's just really strong. Maybe he was applying for a role as a superhero or something and just had super strength and was showcasing the super strength. I do like the Arby's clap one. I think that one's really funny. I feel so bad, but I think it's really funny. The mommy ASMR one made me laugh when I first read it. I mean, I get it. My life as a gesture is simply to cheer up the royalty. Am I the royalty? Are you saying that? Is that a compliment? Am I getting complimented right now on my debut stream? After everybody has been calling me short for the past 2 hours?